Superstorm Sandy roared through the tri-state area 2 years ago this week. And while the rebuilding continues, so does the frustration. But some affected residents say there is good that came out of the disaster. CBS 2's Carolyn Gusoff reports from Island Park, where memories of the storm are fresh.
Just about over here was a living room, dining room combo.
Standing in a vacant lot where her living room used to be, Mary Ellen Malone's recovery from Superstorm Sandy isn't even close.
You get told one thing, then another, and nothing ever comes through. Everything changes. How do you go on like that?
Lots like this one and empty houses still dot the small village of Island Park, which was submerged in 6 feet of seawater, carrying away life savings and memories.
Your whole heart and soul is in your home and it's taken away. It's just a horrible feeling.
She's still battling, she says, for state money to rebuild. 2 years later, the recovery's been long and frustrating, but progress is visible. Almost all the shops are reopened, and while Village Hall is still shuttered and business conducted in trailers, more than 80% of its residents are back home.
We've pulled ourselves up by the bootstraps, and sometimes we've plotted and sometimes we've accelerated, but we've kept moving in a forward direction.
Terry Reichel's moving forward. Her house was repaired. She now waits for money to elevate it.
Frustrating, heart-wrenching, depressing. It's hard.
The Corbett family, all 6 of them, ran out of money while rebuilding. They're suing 2 insurance companies.
We had hoped and prayed we'd be home by Christmas. I don't believe at this point that that's going to happen unless all the money we need gets dumped at our feet right now.
New York Rising, the crisis agency created to dole out money to 15,000 Long Island applicants, says 90% have received checks.
Inasmuch as some people are facing a lot of challenges, collectively we really had some great successes.
The state's already paid $500 million, and more taxpayer money is on the way to elevate roads and improve drainage.
As time goes on, people will see that this is one of the fastest recoveries in American history on this scale.
Looking back on 2 years, residents say they never thought they would still be rebuilding, but they say they've also built a stronger community bond.
Now we know each other much better than we did before, and we've learned how to cooperate and work together.
We know that we're strong. We know that we can band together again, unfortunately, if it were ever to happen again.
The people that I've met through this process, that'll be my friends forever, because we've met each other at the worst times.
And many here say the storm, with all it destroyed, reset.
Family and safety and health is the most important.
Priority is. In Island Park, Long Island, Carolyn Gusoff, CBS 2 News.
In addition to the more than 15,000 grants for rebuilding, New York State is also paying for some of the 10,000 house elevations on the island, and so far 160 home buyouts.